Leah, stamping that ticket on day one in the 800. So being 8:20, being right where you were at trials, how are you feeling about that swim right now?
I feel pretty good. The race itself didn't feel amazing at the end there. Definitely took it out too fast, didn't really have a lot of easy speed. I think I was like 4:06, 4:14. So I don't really want to, that's not really how I plan to swim it, and not really how I plan to swim it at Worlds, but that's like, of my 3 events that I focus on, it's the one that I just really feel like I have a lot of potential in and should be faster. So I'm happy with 8:20, but I definitely already have my mind on Budapest and what I want to go there. So yeah, and at this meet 4 years ago, I was like an 8:40. So
you said that you mentioned that 800 was the race you were a little disappointed in last summer.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in the next 4 weeks or so, however many weeks it is, not good at math, to make those tweaks and transitions to get to where you want to be?
Yeah, well, last summer I was 6th, and it just kind of stung a little bit not being on the podium, and especially when the girls who were 2nd, 3rd, 4th were girls that I raced in the 400 and was keeping up with. I just felt like the 800 was not where it should have been, and so I think it's not really much about the next couple weeks. It's more about like what I've been doing this whole year, just trying to build my confidence in my 800 and know that I can race with the top girls in the world and be right behind Katie. So I think over the next couple weeks, it's really just for me going to be about hitting my pace and training well. But definitely going into this meet, I didn't have the mindset like, okay, I'm gonna peak at trials. I've thought about Budapest.
So thinking about that a little bit, last summer you did peak at trials. You weren't quite as fast in the Olympics. So how much was that something you and Corey thought about this time?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that like it was like a dramatic fall from like trials to the Olympics, but it was something that like you can't really play around with making the Olympics, like unless you can't do that because you never know. And so I wanted to be on the Olympic team. I wanted to represent the United States, and I put it all on the line there. So my taper was on fleek. But yeah, so this time around it was more of just realizing like, okay, I'm here to stay. And it's really about like putting up fast times during the year when you're broken down and knowing like, okay, when it really matters, I'm gonna swim fast. And it matters right now, but it also, you have to kind of have your sights set on the bigger goal.
How's pro life?
It's great. Yeah, it's cool to be in something because you love it. I think that if you don't love like what you're doing, obviously I wouldn't be a pro swimmer if I didn't still love swimming. And so I think it's just like nice to be in something where I'm showing up to swimming every day and I'm doing it because I want to and I want to be there.
Last but not least, did you shave one or both armpits?
Oh, on my flow swimming interview, I shaved both. Yeah, that was just like a funny mistake that I made my freshman year in college. So, yep.
Thanks.
Good times. Thank you.